Hi, welcome into my channel. This channel is the Gains Astronomy, a Gains current view of physics and science, of cosmos science. So in each video I cut from other videos and I comment what they are saying about these thematics. Edward Witten in this time from World Science Festival. Okay, so somehow I frighten people. I don't have anything against them, but I want to tell you that the science is wrong. We can go to the stars. The stars are small. Gravity is not attraction. You see, this will collapse. Not a factor of attraction. Not even. Okay, so about gravity, what they did not understood. So it's mentioning Einstein velocity of the gravity, like the maximum velocity of the speed of light, how it propagates, and they are saying somehow that Newton did not said what velocity. There's Einstein, bother Einstein. It is a real fact. I have written about this. I have okay, in Einstein words. Okay, so he said like this: what the speed of the connection between the planets and the sun, and the propagation at the distance an instant. Like, look what he is saying, and Alex will explain to you what gravity is. In fact, why Einstein is wrong, and what you do not understand about Newton. Newton did not ask himself what the speed of connection because it's a force by area. So watch Edward Witten.
I want to jump right to general relativity, Edward. We had a theory of gravity that Newton gave us. It did a pretty darn good job. There were certain things that it seemed to leave out, like how does gravity actually exert influence from place to place? Einstein comes along and gives us a new paradigm in terms of like warps and curves in space-time. Can you just give us a feel for this new way of thinking about gravity?
A very simple assignment. So first of all, why did Einstein reject Newton's theory? It was not, he had already discovered special relativity, which taught us that, first of all, familiar ideas break down when velocities are close to the speed of light, and that the speed of light is really a fundamental limit that you can't go beyond. In Newton's theory, there was instantaneous action at a distance. That had bothered Newton and many of his contemporaries philosophically, but there didn't seem any contradiction with anything they knew. To Einstein, there wasn't.
And just very quickly, so you mean, obviously, if you change the position of the sun, the Earth will immediately feel that change, right? Yeah.
That was true in Newton's theory. It did bother people, but it didn't contradict anything they knew.
After you watch that, you understand this. Gravity is a mechanical work. So keeping this in mind, you will be enlightenment. You'll be okay. I'm from Romania, so I've discovered these are false, and I speak okay for the entire world. This stuff. Okay, so gravity, it is not. It is a mechanical work. It means to rotate. It is not a force like a simple force. Forces are in rotational manner, rectilinear, straight, all are forces. And they are connected with mass in the simple force equal mass times acceleration. By gravity, it is only acceleration. Only speed, space over time, only space over time. And this is the confusion, because it is an acceleration 9 meters per second in case of the Earth, and it is produced by light. So now like in engines of electrical car engines, you see, you having to deal with the speed of light, but it produces a finite movement, 200 kilometers or 100 miles per hour motor speed, 200 miles per hour. Okay, so but it is light. Light produces these frequencies in mass. Okay, so now what you do not understand, the mass is not attracted without another mass, and the gravity is a mechanical work. Work, it is not you function over time from this to this. Okay, and now Newton asked himself only this: what it is the force to push a mass, like this. You have a factor of consuming the force on Earth is 9.10 meters, like a vector, like this, and this vector, it is sticking to all the objects. Let's say that it is this. It is sticking to in a perpendicular manner, and you'll put it on an object, downward, not from the Earth. And you move an object in any kinds, and you have this vector always. You make the compounding vectors. So in this manner, you do not understand. It did not matter for Newton only by area. You have a circular movement. This is gravity, okay, and you have an area of force like this. You see, on Earth it is consumed. It is consumed, and it will stop. And he wondered what it is the force to push a mass, giving some the medium density, okay? And he made it on the volume, like this, on area. So, like in a simple manner, you have a spring, something, and you rotate it. It describes the area of force, of impact, from 1 to the force of impact, okay? So this is gravity. So this field is produced by light, is a rotational field, but has a force by area, like this. And you connecting nowadays in wrong manner with the mass. It is only related to mass indirectly, but by pushing a mass, some density, to produce an eternal perpetual movement, because it makes eternal perpetual movement. What's the quantity added to the mass due to some factor of consummation between two bodies, like the sun consumes with a vector, consuming with a vector, like due to the making it to the same density like Earth consumes with a vector, mechanical work in one direction, and you put two bodies in relation, not depending on mass, but a vector of consummation with a vector of the quantity. So you see, you are wrong in this manner. So watch another part from this. Edward Witten, okay, from World Science Festival. I will continue.
To Einstein, it contradicted what he knew when he had discovered special relativity, that the speed of light was a fundamental limit. And more technically, Newton's theory didn't have the right symmetry of special relativity. It has what later was called Galilean symmetry, which actually was roughly formulated by Galileo, although not quite in a modern sense. It did not have Lorentz invariance, which is the name we use for the symmetry of Einstein's theory. So he knew that Newton's theory had to be wrong, and he had to do something. But what I've always found surprising, there is actually a simple theory that is consistent with special relativity and with experiments of the day, the Nordstrom theory. And I've always been amazed that Einstein didn't invent that one. It's so much simpler than general relativity.
So now, if you watch that, Einstein asked himself, what is the speed of the connection? You see, if you put the sun here and the earth, the sun here and the earth here, Newton did not bother to ask himself. It is like a vectorial field like this, and has a quantity of force to push a mass like this. You see, you have a mass, and you push it like this. And you can have two masses, one in the tip of this, one here and one here, and you push it with a field like this. And it does not matter. It only matters that what quantity is per volume, per area in this case. But now what's the speed of the connection? And this is where you go wrong, all of you, because you are believing that it is related to mass, emitted by mass, because you see it is in the equation, but you go in the wrong part in the equation. There are different parts of the equation, like it's not related to mass, okay? In this manner, you say that you cannot touch the speed of light, okay? And you relate it to mass, you believe that it is emitted from the mass. Does not matter who emits it. It is a relation in a circle like this, and you put a body here and a body here, and you have a factor of consummation, a vectorial consummation, not matter who emits it. And now it is the speed of light of connection between here and here. Let me tell you like this. if it is light, okay, it is light, having a speed of light, and I'm telling you that it is light, and it's exactly like a motor, a motor. It is even it is a speed of light, you push a mass density with this, but I'm telling you like this, it is not produced by the sun on the earth. It is not, and this is where we all go wrong. Okay, it is. So Einstein now tries to bend space and stuff like this. You cannot bend space. It is produced by the border of our galaxy. Our galaxy is a sphere surrounded by clouds. The clouds make short circuit, and it is not in a straight line. This is where again you go wrong. The light does not propagate in the straight line. It is a field of some intensity, exactly like Newton said. It's a field of some intensity per space. Part of it is the background microwave radiation. Okay, and it does many things. It ignites the sun, it pushes all the planets. That's why it's inertia principle. You put the moon and the earth like this, you will stay like this. And you can push both of them with an external cause. It's not a direct connection between the earth and the moon. So this is where you go wrong. There are clouds at the border of our galaxy. These are simply clouds. Okay, the stars are pouring clouds like this, and the clouds produce electricity, that it is light like this. And the field is not circulating in a straight manner. It is emitted like in an entangled state, and it has a quantity in only any volume of mass to push it. Okay, this is the video for today. So Edward Witten, okay. Goodbye, God bless. Like, share and subscribe. We can go to the stars. The stars are close. We can colonize the planet. The planets are made under the water. This planet made with water, not with gases. The galaxies are not gravitational systems. You understand wrongly gravity. It is from here to here. It is not attractive. Nothing spins here, only like because there are clouds. Each individual point is not a star like this, like the sun. They are cold, and they are stars more like this. You can bring some stars in your pocket. You can unplug them. They are in electric field like this. You can unplug them from there, and you can put it in a pocket and bring it home. Okay, goodbye, God bless. You can go to the stars. You cannot see the universe, only a sphere surrounded by clouds, and the galaxies are static like this on the border. Edward Witten for today. This is the way I made the videos. Like, share and subscribe.